We've been talking about opinion. So today you're going to take out your orange writing folder, the one that says opinion writing. So let's remember we marked here, we underlined, but we can also highlight that an opinion tells others what we think or how we feel about something. And I've told you we can all have different opinions because we all think or feel differently. So there's no right or wrong when it comes to our opinion because it's how we think and how we feel about something. So yesterday you did an opinion writing about ice cream, about your favorite ice cream flavor. So today we're going to turn to page 5 in your writing journal or your writing folder. And today we're going to write about whether you think we should go back to school next week or not. We're not going to go back to school next week, but if you had the choice, would you choose to go back to school next week or no? Okay, so our title is always what we're going to write about. So what are we going to write about? Going back to school. So our title is going to say back Our title always tells our reader what our writing is going to be about. Back. Now remember to capitalize the first letter in your writing. Back, the first letter of every word in your title. Back to school. Okay, make sure you have cool blue capital. We're going to color code to make sure that you did capital letters in your title. So remember, cool blue capital. We're going to trace the first letters to make sure they are capital letters because this is the title. Back to school. Now, the question that I'm going to give you is, should we go back to school next week? I told you we're not really going to go back, but if you had the option, would you go back next week? So, if you look on page 3 of your folder, let's turn to page 3. Up here, we have different ways to start our writing when we're doing an opinion. We can start with, in my opinion, I think, I believe, I feel, or I prefer. Which one should we pick for our writing today? We already used this one yesterday, in my opinion. How about we do I think? Let's try this one. I think. So we're going to start our opinion today with I think. I, capital I, because it's the beginning of our sentence. I think we blank go back to school next week. So if you got the chance to go back to school next week, would you? So our sentence is, I think we. So in your blank, you're either going to say, I think we should, Or I think we should not go back to school next week. I think we should go back to school next week. Or I think we should not go back to school next week. What do you think? I think we should go back to school next week. Or I think we should not go back to school next week. Finish your opinion. Make sure to check that you started with a capital letter and that you have your purple punctuation. So that's the only opinion writing that you're going to do today. Before you turn a picture of this in, I need you to read the sentence to yourself and make sure that it makes sense. I think we should go back to school next week, or I think we should not go back to school next week. What do you think? What is your opinion? Go ahead and finish your sentence. And that's it. That's all the opinion writing you're going to do today.